Hi guys! Guess what I have been working on today? That ebook that I gave you a sneak peek of is almost complete. So it should be ready to be published in the next few days. Here's a bit of a sneak peek showing that there's actually heaps of writing there now and it is almost ready to go. I just want to put a few more finishing touches on there. But before I go ahead and publish that, I also just wanted to do a bit of a video training for you guys because while I was working on mine, I did find a few times where I was just a bit confused. I didn't know where to start first, like which website to even use to build it. And I had to do a lot of research to figure out what was going to be the best option for me. So I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I did a lot of Google researching, and I thought rather than just share one of the YouTube videos that I watched, I'd make my own for you so I can probably drill down to exactly what you would want to be using. So firstly, I'll show you what website I actually did use. So I decided to go with Canva. So for those of you that haven't heard of it and haven't used it before, it's canva.com. It's such an awesome website for design. So considering our online businesses are purely based on social media and affiliate marketing and attraction marketing, that you need things to look good. So this design website is awesome for that, and there's heaps of stuff you can do on here. So definitely, even if you're not ready to do an ebook just yet, I definitely recommend signing up for this because it's completely free and there's heaps of stuff you can do on it. So firstly, you can log in with a few different ways. So you've got your Facebook, your Google account, or just your email and password. I've already got signed up with Facebook, so I'm just going to click on that and log in. And you'll see that it brings me to a page where I've got all my designs. So these are things I've worked on before. And then you've got the create a design option. That's pretty much all you need to really look at. So you can just go with the basic option and it does pretty much everything you need it to do, and is free. So a few other things you can do is your social media. So that's your Instagram posts. So if you want to make your own photo with your own words on there, so your quotes and stuff, and put your own logo on there, then this is an awesome way to do it. So you're really customizing your own brand and you're not copying other people's quotes and you're not advertising for other people. You're just purely making everything about you and making a really customized brand for yourself. So you're really building that brand and staying authentic. The other thing you've got is your Facebook cover. Again, you can do that same sort of thing. So put your quotes on there and put that on your Facebook cover, and it's the exact right size. So then you don't have to worry about losing content when you go and upload it to those sites. But today we're going to click on more, and you'll see you get heaps of options here. So we want to go for the blogging and ebooks, and we're going to go with ebook. And when this loads up, you will see you've got a few layouts that come up. They're all pretty basic, and probably if your brand is anything like mine, it's around freedom and free living, escaping your corporate world, that sort of stuff. So you probably don't want to use any of these because none of these pictures really suit that. So I generally go to the background section. Now you can sit and scroll for ages, but it's going to be hard to find a picture that you like if you're just scrolling through the million images that are actually available. But before I do narrow it down, I'm just going to show you. So say I click on this one because I like it. It comes up with this grid. I'll click one where it's more. So you see these grid and it says Canva. This means that it's a paid one, so that's why it's got all that stuff there to show you that until you actually pay for it, it won't look pretty. So you can't use that until you pay for it. Whereas I don't like that. That's distracting and I don't want to pay for them if I don't have to. So I'm going to narrow down my search. Obviously my title is about freedom, so that's what I'm going to look for. Now, again, they come up with all the paid ones first, but if you scroll down a little bit, you will eventually come across some free ones. Now, obviously for now, just because I'm demonstrating it, I'm just picking the first one that came up. I did put a lot more effort into picking a picture for the real one that I have done, as you could see. So you have to now fix the size and make it fit. So obviously this picture isn't the greatest for that, but again, it's just a demonstration. So there you go. Some other things you can do is you've got a filter button. So if you click on that, you've got their filters that automatically come up, or you can click on the advanced options and play around with the colors and contrast and stuff yourself. So just like you do when you edit any other images. Then you obviously want to add a title, so you can use the basic headings that they've got, or you can click on one of the fancy titles they've got. Again, if you scroll, you can scroll for ages and come across something really awesome. So I've done that twice, so I'm just going to delete one. Now my title is The Journey to Freedom. So obviously I'd fix that font if I was really using it, and I'll just delete that one because I don't need those letters. So you can amend everything to suit you. It's not limited to what comes up. Again, you can also change the colors. If you don't like the font, you can change the font. So it really is up to you to design it and make it yours. And yeah, I'll make it uppercase so then I don't have to type that. So you can do anything really. I won't make that uppercase though because then it goes bad. So anyway, that's that. And then if you want to put your name at the bottom, you just add another one, move that down, adjust it around, and delete as you need to. So that's your title page. Obviously my name goes in there. Then you want to add a new page. Now, again, you could use their layouts, but they're pretty... I don't like the structure of them, so I like to do my own thing and make it suit how I want it to be. So I generally like to have a bit of a border. So if you go to elements and go to shapes, you can actually make your own. Oops. Move that up. Yeah, so you go to shapes and you can actually make your own borders. So I don't really like any of the shapes that come up, and for some reason rectangle shapes don't come up in there. So I just type rectangle and you'll get some good little borders. Now I'm just going to go with the basic one, keep it simple. So you adjust it to fit the page. You can change the color of this as well. So generally try and make it match your cover. So there's a bit of a yellowy tinge in there. So I'm going to go with that yellow color. Obviously I don't really like what I'm picking right now, but in my real design I have done a lot nicer. And then do your text. So you've got your heading, move that up. And your body text. So you can align over here. You can align that left. You can move the shape of it. And you can move it around. And then to make sure all your pages are structured the same, you can then just duplicate them. So you can do up to 30 pages, and I like to do the maximum just to make sure I don't run out and have to then try and mess around with the figures, whereas if you've got too many, you can just delete them at the end. So that's your basic sort of stuff. Then there's some really cool things you can do in terms of the elements. So you've got frames you can use if you want to put frames on your photos. So say I want to talk about a Facebook ad I've done. I can show exactly how it actually looks on an iPad screen. So you go to your uploads, you don't always have to use pictures they've done, you can upload your own pictures. So this is an image I use, sorry you don't do that, you drag it in. So that's an image I've used for one of my ads, and now I can actually be authentic and say this is what one of my ads looked like on an iPad. So you're talking about yourself and you're promoting things you've actually done, which is really cool. Other things you can do is there's icons you can use. So say if you want to link people to your Facebook page, you can get the little Facebook icon. And then click on it and hyperlink it. So you just and make sure you hit enter. If you don't hit enter, you won't hyperlink, and you will see that actual hyperlink button come up confirming that it has hyperlinked it. And then just to demonstrate that it works, if you go to the one I've downloaded of mine, if you click on that, it actually brings you straight to my Facebook page. So that is really cool. And that's sort of the main sort of design things you want to do. And then when you're ready to share it, you can make it public, and then people can actually link it and access it from your Canva page, or you can download it. So you can download it as a PDF print or PDF standard. So that's how I had it down here. And you can also just share it straight to your Facebook post or tweet it or email it to people. So if you've got your mail list, you can email it out to them, Facebook post it, all of that sort of stuff. So there's heaps you can do. Obviously I just made this really brief and went through some real basic stuff. But that was the things I found tricky, and they're the things that you want to talk about anyway. So if there's anything else you see in my book once I do share it that you think, oh, I'd like to know how you did that, just ask me and I will. This is the site I'm using to record. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. But yeah, just ask me and I will be happy to share that with you. That's pretty much it for now. As I said, if you've got any questions, just let me know and I will happily answer them for you. I'll speak to you all soon, and I'll share my book with you this week. Thanks guys, and speak to you soon. Bye.